Right, hi everyone, it's Paul down here at Ccrv, as I'm sure you know. What we're going to do is we're going to do a video today. My grandson Thomas has got his drone for Christmas, so we've waited till April to do a bit of drone footage and that with him on the road. So we thought we'd do a video of hooking up, basics of hooking up, pulling out, going out the campsite, having a drive around the lanes, do's and don'ts, all that sort of thing out on the road. And then we're going to video coming back, parking out, getting the slides out. So I'll jump in. Hopefully I'll get this in one. I'll see everyone start laughing if I don't. Right, let's have a go. As per usual, we prefer the old Ford Ranger. It's a brilliant truck and we've got some nice ones at the moment here to convert. Well, there we go. The trick is, you go back steady, and if you've got your partner or something outside, just watching you line up. We did cheat a little bit on this one because we lined it up and took it off, so it make it a bit easier. So there you go. That video wise, you can see what's going on. Right, so what we do now is we run round and there's that handle. We'll see if that goes in. Let's see if that handle goes in there, Thomas. Did it go in? Right, so this is it. Thomas has done that little bit for us, but basically that handle goes in there. Some of them are automatic, depending. It's a bit rusty, this whole hitch, and then that catch goes across there, and then we're all in. And then if you look around the back here, we've got a couple of plugs and a breakaway cable. Right, so the breakaway cable can go on that handle. Obviously we're just doing this quick, but just that would go on that handle. So go around there, Thomas, and see if you can just hook it on that. Does it go on that handle? Yeah, there you go. So that'll fit in there, and these two plugs will go into these two here. All right, so we'll get that done, and then we'll get the slides in. Right, so we've got the truck all hooked up now and all plugged in, so that's good. Right, the next thing you do is we're going to get these legs up. So what we do, we get the legs up, and you see they're going up. They get a bit loose. Like that. What we want to do is we pull this pin out here. You can see that, Thomas. Can you get around there? You see that? We pull this pin out like that, lift it up, and then make sure the pin goes back in one of the holes. There you go. That's in like that. And then what you want to do, I'll just do this one. The other side obviously exactly the same. So we go back up, and what you want to do is leave. Can you see the shiny and a bit corroded there? I think you want to get to about there and leave it. Do not wind it all the way up, because when you get to the next campsite, we just do this one the same. There, simple as that. So that's that done. All right, so the next thing we do on this one is we just run around here, we'll open the door, and we'll get the slides in. You press this button here, this one here, slide in. That's how easy it is, folks, to get the slides in and out. And it comes all the way in, and then what you'll do, you'll hear click, click, click. That's fully in. So that is the slide in, and I'll just whip the bedroom one in. That works exactly the same way. Right, this is an important thing. Once you've got the slides in, you must make sure the doors are buttoned back. So come in here, Thomas, and I'll show you. Here's the shower. Now this could be an easy mistake. You could actually leave the door open when you're going along. This will be crashing and banging, and then you'll be on the phone to me, we need a new shower door. And this has actually happened, but it's never the customer's fault. But I know what they've done. They've not strapped it back. So if you strap it back, there you go. It'll clap and bang if you're the worst driver in the world, but if you drive steady, it should be okay. Another thing, the door here, all of these doors got straps. So imagine if you were driving along, film me. If he was driving along, right, it's all right, camera area, my co-pilot is filming the floor instead of me. Right, imagine the door, if you were driving, this would be crashing, banging, and it'd do all the hinges, and that'd be that. So that is a major thing that you must check through the van before you're gonna off on your travels. Right, so that's pretty much inside. Usual, beds down, windows, everything, doors shut, and you're good to go. Right, final thing, we get the steps up. I know you've seen this a million times, but it's not like the old one, as this is for the new folks. This is how easy, look, there is no lifting. All you do is lift it up, glide it into the hole there, that sits in there nice and tight. Shut the door. Oh, crash. There you go, and we're buttoned up, ready to go. Right, there you go, we're all hooked up. Getting makeup sorted out. Right, we're just getting out the gate on the campsite. So this is a good pointer. Right now, obviously you want to come through as straight as you can, but some campsites are being maybe a bit tight. Now, a good thing with these Rangers is the mirrors are quite good on them. So if you have a look, give me a camera there, Thomas. Right, if you have a look in that mirror, can you see I can see the gate there and I'm missing it? Just about. So what I'm doing, I'm coming fairly straight, keep an eye on the mirror. Once I miss that gate, which is a bit tight, I could have missed it by a lot because we've got miles on the other side. And then what I do is when I come out of there and I'm clear, so I'm pretty clear now, then I start turning the truck. And what I'm going to do is I turn the truck. Go on, you hold it. I'll tell you a bit to put. I'm turning the truck and I'm aiming towards the front of that conifer. Now, rather than in a car, you would turn obviously a lot sharper, but with this on the background, you just want to, on the back of the truck, you want to basically just miss this conifer, and then if you look in the mirror, that will come around lovely. See that? And then on the other side, if Thomas looks in that mirror, we've just missed that conifer bush, lovely. See it coming round straight, we're going over the speed bump. So we've missed the conifer, and we're over the speed bump. So happy days. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to the junction here and turn right. Now this is as tight as you're going to get on any campsite. So what I tend to do, as we obviously do driver training when we sell these, what I tend to do is get over a little bit to the left, because we're going to turn right. Aim for the grass verge over there, rather than just turn out straight on the road, remembering what you've got on the back. Just turn out, aim it over to the grass verge, so we're going a little bit over exaggerated towards the grass verge, and then start to turn. And then if I show you in the mirror, if you can see that comes around lovely onto the road. So basically, drive like a bit of a wally, like you've just passed your test, and then if you keep it nice and smooth, give it over exaggerate any turning to start with, what will happen is if you keep your eye on the mirrors, you'll get used to the gaps. Right, we're going through some lanes now. This is sort of the entrance to our campsite. It is pretty tight here. I mean, if you went camping somewhere and the campsite was a little bit out in the farmlands or something, the roads are going to be very similar. So the trick here, is to drive a little bit defensively, i.e. this is a perfect scenario. We've got a nice little truck coming the other way. We're both fairly tight. He's done a fantastic thing and pulled over for us. Right, thank you very much. Give him a sign up, really appreciate it. But if you drive slightly defensive, this is what will happen. We didn't stage that, by the way. That was perfect for the video. All right. Right, we're just going through the bends here. We had a couple of scenarios where folks pulled over. One guy didn't, so he ended up nearly in hedge, but it all works out. This is a typical blind bend. Here we go, kamikaze driver. So he's not going to get down. If he'd have stopped a little bit further that way, it would have been spot on. But if you see in the mirror here, we've got plenty of room. And really, it's coming around a bit fast. If they see us, they usually are courteous enough just to actually give us a little bit of room. Right, here's a little scenario. We're just coming up to Raj's with his little Londis shop there. And they've got a lot of parking here. It's quite busy, so we're going to go around, just past the bollards and stuff. There's lucky enough there's not too many cars, and we're going to turn left here. So that's quite a typical little shopping area, a lot of traffic, generally a few cars parked here. Now on this junction, because the curb isn't particularly radiused, it's quite a sharp turn. I'm going to keep over to the right, indicate to turn left, and once this guy goes, we'll get ourselves positioned in the road. There you go, that's self-cancelling for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to these videos. Helps us out, folks. Press that subscribe button. Right, oh, hold on. He's just told me that the junction's free. Right, so we pull up here, let the traffic go. Now again, we're going to drive like a wally here. We're going to go out into the middle of the road. If you video that mirror and try and get it in on the mirror on the curb, you see by how far we missed the curb. I'm not sure if that come out, and then turn back here. There you are, film the road. Yeah, we came out quite wide there to miss the curb. Now, once you've been driving a few miles, you'll get used to that and you'll know what you can turn. But when you initially start to drive, this is how cautious you've got to be. Another good point is you see these white lines in the road. Now, I've been on a few test drives where people get really, really nervous of where they are positioned in the road. Now, what I say to folks, hopefully there'll be an Arctic or something coming the other way, and that's a little bit frightening. But what I say to folks, if that car is that side of the white line and you're this side of the white line, they're not going to hit you. And not so bad with cars, but if we get an Arctic coming towards us, it's quite daunting, and you think, oh my God, are we going to go through? But if you look in that mirror, Thomas, you see where we are positioned on the curb? Not sure if this will come out, as Thomas ain't a driver as such, so I guess the camera. Right, if you look on the other side here, do you see where we're positioned on the road? Just inside the white line, and now we're going down the main road there. Right, here we're coming up to a roundabout. Again, I know you're going to be a competent driver. Most of the folks that buy these are fairly competent. These are just little tips, really. So don't worry about anyone or lanes. Just get yourself in the middle somewhere. That's what I do. Make sure that the traffic's clear. Just ease forward. And we're going to go all the way round now. So just get out a little bit wider than you would. Bearing in mind, remembering what you got on the back. Obviously indicate, which I didn't do there, but I better indicate. And then go all the way round, and we're going back up again. You see, the roads look quite narrow here. It's a pity we haven't got a lorry or something coming the other way, but like I say, if you're inside the white line on my right hand side, you're off the curb. You're plenty off the curb, and nothing coming the other way is going to hit you. So that's some basic tips from Paul down here at Ccrv. Not the best driver in the world, not the worst. Well, there's a typical scenario where this is a blind bend, so you cannot see through it. So this is where you have to drive really, really cautiously. Right, we'll pull over here, I think, and let these folks go, and then we'll fire the drone up. Right. left the truck hooked up, well it's not hooked up, but we've left it connected, so to speak, just so that we've got plenty of electricity. So it's pretty much open the doors, out come the steps. We've got a mat there, which is quite nice, and then we simply come in. You see, with a bit of driving, you can see things have been thrown about a little bit. That's okay, that ain't gonna break, but the table's moved, so you could actually drop it down as if, because this makes a bed, you see, so you could drop it down to secure it if you wanted to. So we do the reverse process, slide out. Can you see it all moving out? See the old slide going out? It's as easy as that. So when you get on the campsite, press a button, out goes the slide. Click, click, click. There you're fully out. So Thomas is my trainee cameraman, and Dave's fitting a handbrake today. So he's my middle grandson. He don't want to be on the camera yet, but we'll get him on there soon. Right, so that's the bedroom slide, the wardrobe going out. And as I say, you'll hear the motor load up on these ones. You listen, it just goes, that's it, that's out. So there you go. And then all we do now, we're pretty much set up, and that just shows you how quick. Here, have a look at this here, look. This is what we have to put up all day. See the jets? They're a bit noisy. This is one of our lovely Rockwoods that we sell. These are cracking units. I'm sure that we've sold so many of them, so some of our viewers, but these are Rockwood 301 wardrobe slide. That's what it is, 301 WS. Lovely unit, easy to tow on a Ford Ranger. The last little bit I'll show you is the rear landing legs. So we've got the steps out, you're on the campsite, you're ready to go. Everyone's pulling up in their old caravans with their crappy old awnings and Christ knows what, and trying to get parked. Right, if you have a look under there, Thomas, these electric landing legs, there's no winding, twisting, messing around. You just drop them legs, that stabilises the whole unit. And then I'll show you the last little bit, is, which I love, is the awning going out. Again, it's all push button on these. So we press it, where we got here, extend and retract. There you go, look at that. That's going out. Then put some lights on under there. Interior bedroom connect. There you are. So we're camping now. So this is over and out from Paul and Thomas down here at Ccrv. Please like and subscribe. If you've got the end of the channel, or the video, I keep saying channel, but if you've got the end of the video, thanks a lot. Now we're going to go and have our lunch now. So see you later. Here comes the jets.